What's your excuse? How you doing, YouTube? It's Will from Will Development, and this is my 66th weekly update. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a dark hat and a trench coat, it's because I've been selling bootleg watches out on the streets. But you don't care about that. I'll jump right into the nitty-gritty and get into some cool news. My body weight this week has been 172 on average, with around 7.7% body fat. So I'm keeping my body fat really good and still gaining quite a bit of weight. And it is working. I'm feeling a lot stronger. I have changed my routines around. I've been adding some more strongman implementations into it, which I love doing. It wakes you up really good, by the way. I believe it was Monday? Yeah, it must have been Monday. I just decided I would take one of my little 115 stones and I would just basically bring it up and press it. And I did that about 3 times before I couldn't press it anymore. And so I just started to shoulder, and I did 3 sets of like 7 or something like that with it. Woke me up completely for the rest of the workout. Felt great, hit the rest of it hard. Then Wednesday I was really worn out for some reason, and what ended up happening was I think I hurt my right shoulder. I'm not sure how yet, but I hurt it. And all this pain started radiating down my right arm, all the way down. And I hit a PR on bench. I believe I did 205, which is not that huge, but it's huge for me. It's a new PR, that's all that matters. So I hit that, and then I started trying to go through the rest of the exercise, and I just couldn't do it. The arm just hurt too much. It went away by that night, actually. And then Thursday I didn't feel it at all, which was yesterday. And then today, after I started moving a little bit and I put a little stress on my actual shoulder, I did feel it a little bit. So I think I'm going to spend the weekend stretching and maybe even doing some electrical therapy to it, just to see if I can work out whatever's wrong with it. I may have pulled something on Tuesday when I recorded some footage with a good strongman friend of mine, Nate Pastrana. He wanted a new stone, so naturally he came to me. So he's going to take my big boy Husafel stone off my hands, but I'm going to finish it up for him, which is how I do all my stones, by the way. If you want a stone, by the way, my email's down in the link below. Shoot me an email or write a comment. One of the two. I will, I promise, eventually read it and see it. I don't get many of either one of those, so if you want a stone and you live in the Florida area, let me know. Or if you're willing to come to Central Florida and pick it up, let me know. I'll make one. They're not free, by the way. They cost money. But each one costs a little bit different. Anyway, Nate came down. He lives in Jacksonville. He came down and he basically built his own stone, and it is drying right now, and when he comes back down again to pick it up, I will have my big boy Husafel stone ready and done for him with my sign off and totally sealed up for him. Give him a few years at least of good weight and strongman practice out of it, as well as for him to pick up his Atlas stone. And I myself picked up my Atlas stone on Tuesday that I couldn't. You'll see that footage when those videos come out. It was about 50 something minutes of footage, and I ended up cutting it down to about 6 minutes a piece per part, and it's going to be around 8 different videos, I believe, but they're each about 6 minutes, so look forward to that. I won't release them once a week. I'll be releasing like one this day, one that day, skip a day, that sort of thing, because I want my footage to last me a little bit. Doesn't matter. Last bit of awesome news is I hit a PR today. I'll put the video over my voice here while I do it. I hit a PR on deadlift today, 315 for 1 rep. I was very excited to finally hit it. My form in my back, unfortunately from the back, doesn't look good, but it was actually pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as it looked, and like I said, my right shoulder's been giving me some trouble, and I noticed in the video my right shoulder was really, really high. So cut me a little slack on the form, if you don't mind. It will be good, and it was good. My back doesn't hurt. I felt strong through the movement. A little slow on the takeoff, so I'm going to actually work on that. I'm going to keep the weight around 300 for the next couple weeks and just work on my takeoff speed, because that's what I need to work on. Because once I break my knees, I seem to be able to power right through, so it's my leg strength, I think, that's holding me back. But that's not what's important. What's important is a PR that didn't kill me, even with a hurt shoulder. So if you're not making PRs while you're injured, no, I'm kidding. If you're not pushing as hard as you can, even with an injury that doesn't affect necessarily the exercise you're doing, then what's your excuse?